Hello, so I'm fixing some of my things until I saw one of my old credit cards. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. So the name of my boutique then was Not So Ordinary, and this is the credit card that I give, and this is the funniest part. So I don't remember what's in my mind back then. I'm not sure if I was so ignorant or innocent or whatsoever. But look at my credit card. My credit card. My calling card. Look. Do you notice anything? It doesn't have my name. So I give away my calling cards without my name. Isn't that hilarious? Yeah. And then I saw one of the earnings that I had back then on November 13, 2011. It was for one day, it earned a gross amount of 8,890. And that was just for one day, but actually that's a very small amount to some of the people, some of the big business people, and even some of those who are working as freelancers. Because if you're an actress during these days, if you're an actress, being an extra for one day, you can get this amount just being an extra. You can get the amount just being an extra for one day. Although you have to cut the commission of the agent, but that's for the actresses or artists. So it really depends on work. Is really depend. I mean, you can. What I'm trying to say is that you can earn even bigger than that, and earn more than that with other works. And that amount is a gross income. That's a gross income. So it's not like it doesn't mean that I've earned so much during that day, because there's a lot to consider. However, I actually give a fair amount to my sellers during that time. I don't just give salary, I give a lot of incentives, bonuses. So everybody's happy. and because of course the person who you give credit where credit is due, and if the person also worked hard to make sales, of course she ought to have some rewards as well. And yeah, so if there's anyone, I don't have any romantic relationship right now, because I don't know, I think it's a if you think I don't like it, of course I don't mean not to like it. I don't think it's really a lousy job. Being in a romantic relationship is also a job. What do you think? And I don't know. It's just that it's a romantic relationship, and it involves more than being professional. It involves more than professionalism. It involves so much. Maybe it involves so many things. I don't know. I think I think romantic relationships, as for me, but for other people, I've seen other people who've flourished with their romantic relationships. Well, as for me, I don't know, but it seems like maybe And also to other people, that's why I told you I don't even want to talk about it. Sometimes I don't even want to think about it. Uh, because unlike with work, if you work hard, at least you can have some result. Although there's a lot of differences actually. And also, even up to now, isn't it that there are even some professionals who's trying to study the chemistry, the art of love, of romantic relationships, of marriage. Uh, it seems like it's I don't know, but it wasn't going. It didn't went well as for me. So I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. At least I don't. With romantic relationships, you get all you get the happy feelings and the bad feelings and the sad feelings and all the kinds of feelings. And then it involves the feelings, it involves the money, it involves the time, it involves everything. It's so complicated, and I know you can all relate to that. And I'm not very much of I'm really not a martyr when it comes to romantic relationships. I don't like being a martyr. Unlike with work, I can withstand the storms. So that was my first calling card. And my calling card for my cake shop. I'm still about to make it. I don't have yet a calling card for the wealthy. For my business named Wealthy. It's not a corporation. If I don't know if I'm bragging or not, but there are people who who seem to like to join my business, but I'm not really ready for it. I prefer being a sole proprietor. I think having a corporation is too much for me. Even the one-man corporation. I'm okay with my business setting as a sole proprietor. Yeah. You take the wins, you take the losses, you take everything. It's also like but it does not have feelings. There's no feelings involved. It's more of work. So you take everything, and yeah, you just have to work hard on it so you get good results. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you.